your girl KD, and I'm back with another video. So today's video will be a story time about the time that I tased my ex in his balls while he was asleep. Um, it's a really crazy story, guys. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. I was a freshman in high school when I met him. But the story happened my junior year of high school, which was last year, and so let's get into it. So basically, I had just gotten the courage to kind of tell him like, hey, I can spend a night at your house. I knew his parents would be cool with it because I had previously met his mom and his dad wasn't in his life. So I previously met his mom and his mom loved me, because what parent doesn't love me? Come on now. But his mom loved me, so I knew that she would be fine with it. So he said he talked to his mom, and at the end of the day at school, he told me, okay, you can just come ride home with me. And he had his own car, so it was fine. So when I first went to his house, I should have noticed that something was happening because his brother didn't know me. And his brother, like, it's the closest thing to a father to him, and so you would think, okay, 2 years with this dude, why wouldn't he tell his brother about me? Like, I'm like, well, wow, why doesn't he know me? So I had to introduce myself and everything, guys, and it was so awkward because he was like, how long y'all been together? And he was asking me all these questions, and I was like, wow, your brother told you nothing about me? Like, I didn't get it. And then it got really weird because his brother was like, I thought that your name was Alyssa. And I was like, well, who is Alyssa that you thought that my name was Alyssa? I was like, and he was like, my boyfriend, or my boyfriend at the time, he was like, it was just a girl that I was dating way back when. And I was like, way back when? Because we've been dating for 2 years. So I'm like, so when did you meet this girl? Like, don't pull me for you to slap. I was so annoyed with him, but I got over it because he reassured me. He said that there's nothing to worry about. Like, I swear I wouldn't do anything. I love you and da da da. So I was like, okay, I'll leave it alone. So after that, there was this, excuse me guys, there was this party that he was hosting, and I was like, okay, where I'm from, which is Charleston, South Carolina, they always have parties. So, and he always was paid to host. So I knew that, it was probably something that he was going to do. So, I mean, it was a Friday night, why not? So I told him I don't usually go to parties, but I told him I would go with him because I knew he was hosting. So I went with him and we stayed for about 2 hours. And we got home at his house at about 10 because I decided I wanted to go back to his house because I was a little tired and parties aren't really my thing. And he knew that, so he was just like, okay, we can go home. So I went with him back to his house and I went and took a shower and everything. And I came back into his room and he was laying there and he was smoking, and I was like, okay, let's talk. And he looked at me and was like, oh, I'm kind of tired. And I'm like, you're tired, bro. Like, you were at a party when I wanted to stay home and like talk to you and have conversations and figure out why the hell your brother didn't know me, because you thought I was gonna let it go, and I didn't. But he wanted to go to a party, and I said compromise for a compromise, and now he's not holding his end of the bargain by staying up and talking to me. So I instantly, instant grits, got annoyed. And my attitude was full on because I do have a really bad attitude towards certain things. And he's like, well, I'm just tired. Like, I've been doing all this all day. I've been driving you around. And I was like, don't come for me because you haven't been driving me around nowhere. We went to your stupid party that you hosted, honey. I didn't have anything to do with that. Like, do you want gas money? And he really was trying to argue with me. So it just made me more mad because I was like, why are you arguing with me about something so stupid? Why can't you just stay up? what kind of boyfriend are you? And so at the end of the argument, I was just like, okay, you can do whatever you want. Like, if you want to go to sleep, go to sleep. So it was late, so I was like, I'll just go to sleep too. So I'm laying on my side of the bed, he's laying on his, and we're not even looking at each other, like we're not even touching each other, because at that point I already had attitude. Like, he tried to like rub on me, and I was like, no, because you don't even want to sit up and talk to me, but you want to hug and kiss up. Like, no, it's not happening. You can go to sleep like you said you want to do so bad. So he got annoyed with me, and he actually did go to sleep, guys. Like, he really did, and that's what really pissed me off, because I was like, you really did go to sleep. Like, you know I'm upset and you still went to sleep. Like, so after he went to sleep, his phone rang. I didn't think nothing of it, because sometimes his brothers call to make sure he's in the house and stuff. So I let it ring, and then it rang 4 more times, y'all. Like 4 times. And I'm like, why is his phone going off like this? Like, what are you, who is texting you? Who is calling you? So I pick up the phone the fourth time. The fourth time it rang, I picked it up, because I was like, hey, his brother wouldn't do nothing like that. If his brother knows that he's sleeping if he doesn't answer his phone, because he'd always answer the phone for his brother. So I'm like, his brother wouldn't do that. So I pick up the phone, and this girl, she's like, hello? And I'm like, hello? And she hangs up the phone on me. So I didn't even wake him up, guys. Like, I just went and I tried to call her back, because my fingerprint is on his phone. So I try and call her back, and she won't answer. So I called her again, and she answered. She was like, what do you want? And I was like, what do you mean, what do I want? Why are you calling my boyfriend? I'm confused. Like, who are you? So here's the plot twist, guys. The same girl that the brother was talking about is this girl named, she gonna come to me talking about something. My name is Alyssa. Who are you? Who am I? Honey, I'm the one that's about to box you, because don't get smart with me. She's like, who are you? I'm like, I'm his girlfriend. Like, I've been his girlfriend for 2 years. Who are you, honey? And she's like, oh, okay, whatever, girl. And she hangs up on me. So I decided I'm going to text her. So I'm texting her, and I just saw like a sus message. Like, it made me think, because it said babe. And I was like, babe. So in the middle of texting her, I stopped, because I was going to text her and be like, well, do you talk to him? Because you can have him. But in the middle of texting her, I see the message babe, and I'm like, why would he be talking to her like that? Like, the only person he should be talking to like that is me. And that's not my number. My name is not Alyssa. I do not look like her, so I'm not understanding how you got confused and text the wrong bitch. So I'm trying to figure it out in my head before I wake him up and like slap the shit out of him. So like, I'm like contemplating that there has to be another reason for this. Like, he's never cheated on me, guys. So I'm like genuinely confused and just a little bit hurt, because I'm like, why is he texting this girl like this? Like, I've never heard of her before her brother said her name. And he reassured me that we were good, so I was confused. Like, you guys, I'm gonna put the messages up here so that you can understand where the confusion was coming from and why it led to what it led to. But honestly, I was confused, because he'd never cheated on me before. So I just started scrolling up, and I was like, the messages, there were paragraphs, like there was a lot going on, and I was like, why, what is this? So then I got a little annoyed, so I decided to wake him up. So I wake him up, and he's grumbling at me like, why are you waking me up? You didn't want to talk to me. I want to talk to you now, so get up, come on, let's talk. So he get up, he leaning on the bed looking at me, and I'm like, So tell me who is Alyssa. And he tried to make up this lie saying that she was a girl from like 4 years ago that he was messing with. Like, what? That don't even make sense, nigga. You were in middle school. Shut up. Like, I got so annoyed because I was like, do you think that I'm dumb? Do I look dumb to you, bitch? I was so annoyed, y'all. So I'm like, well, the girl from middle school just text your phone 50 million times and she called you 5 times. So I decided to call her back and let her know that she don't need to be calling you 11 o'clock at night. He was like, well, why wouldn't you just mind your business? And I was like, mind my business? What do you mean mind my business? Like, that is my business if you're my boyfriend of 2 years and a girl is calling you at 11 o'clock at night while I'm trying to sleep. That's my business, honey. So he was like, no, it's not your business. Like, you had no right to touch my phone. And so I felt like he was in a way degrading me. Like, am I not your girlfriend? Am I not supposed to touch your phone? I'm not understanding. So I was like, is that really how you feel? Like, you feel like I have no right to know that you're cheating on me? And he's like, I'm not cheating on you, but if I was, it's not your business. And I'm like, because number one, you are cheating on me. And number two, you're cheating on me, so it's my business because it's me. I didn't get it. So, one thing led to another, and we was having like a screaming match. And then I decided, I was like, I'm not about to scream with you. Like, I have better ways to deal with this situation. So I went to my bag in his closet and I just proceeded to get my taser. And before I knew it, I was tasing him. But the funny part about it was that I was going to tase him in his neck, but I was like, since you want to be a hoe, you're not going to have any kids. And then I just went to tase him in his balls. So after I did that, he like fell and like started screaming. He was like basically crying, and I was like, how does it feel now? How does it feel? Like, that's how my heart feels. So, we're even now. Like, you won't have no children. I won't be with you. You can cheat with whoever you want. Like, that's how it's going to be. Then that's how it's going to be. But you're not going to try to play me like I'm stupid. Like, who are you? So after I did that, his mom came in the room and she was like, what'd you do? What'd you do? I said, I tased your son in his balls. Like, honestly, I didn't care at that point because it was like, all y'all knew that this girl was up in this house and she was doing all of this and that he was messing with her. You should have never let me come. Like, why? I was like, woman empowerment my ass. I was so upset, y'all. Like, it made no sense. Like, why would you even bring me to your parents' house if you were cheating on me? I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. And like, that's why I tased him in his balls. So anyways, he's screaming on the floor still, and she's like, well, you're not gonna help him up, you're not gonna help him. I was like, I did it to him, why would I help him? Like, I'm really about to pack my stuff and call my mom to come get me. Then I'm gonna call my dad and tell him to come beat his ass because he tried to play on me. So me and his mom started arguing because she was like, why would you do that? I was like, why would you let me stay here if you knew he was cheating on me? Because I knew you knew, because that bitch said that she been in your house. So I knew you knew. Why would you let me come? Some woman empowerment. All y'all about to get tased, to be honest. And I was just so upset. And he was like, don't talk to my mom like that. I said, shut up, because you can't even feel your balls. Like, I was so upset. And after all of that, I packed my stuff, put on my little slides, and I went outside. And I sat on his porch for like maybe a good 5 minutes, and my mom came and got me. And it escalated because my mom and his mom started fussing because of what I did. And I was like, I don't think you want those problems, because if they come, like, we're gonna gang you. And if one of your sons touch us, we're gonna lock y'all up. So I just didn't think that they wanted it. So that's what it was. And I ended up going home. But like, y'all, when I went home, I like cried myself to sleep, because I was more embarrassed than anything, because it was like, why would you bring me there to embarrass me? Why couldn't you just tell me that you was messing with another person so I could have acted accordingly? Like, I was so annoyed, because why would you do that? Like, but yeah, guys, that's basically how I tased my ex in his balls. I am gonna let y'all in a little secret though. Like, he couldn't like walk right for like a week, and maybe after a month or two I started feeling bad, because I was like, he probably really won't have children, because I like fried his sperm. So I didn't know. It's not funny, but like, still, like, I felt bad afterwards, but like in the moment I was like, I almost tased you on the top of your head. Like, you would have been dead, dude. Like, stop playing with me. Like, you can't trust these boys. Like, I'm so over it. But anyways, guys, that was my story time, and I will be having more story time and more videos coming out very soon. So please subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping that if I get my subscribers up to maybe 50, that I'm going to do a free giveaway of something that you all might like. So if you can comment down below some things that you would like as a giveaway, I can see if I can make that happen for you guys, because I'm here for y'all. So just let me know what you guys want, and thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel. It's KD, and I'm out.
We can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. Baby, we can get drunk all weekend.